was the omission in several leases of the Republic of Ghana's statutory 10% free carried interest. That interest belongs to the people of Ghana. It's neither optional nor discretionary, and represents the state's direct stake in the exploitation of its mineral resources and cannot simply be omitted from mining agreements placed before Parliament for ratification. Taken individually, each of these deficiencies raises serious governance concerns. Taken together, they point to an unacceptable lack of assurance in agreements involving some of the country's most valuable national assets. The minority was further alarmed to note that apart from marijuana mining services, almost all the companies had already commenced or continued mining operations before Parliament ratified their leases. This practice raises fundamental constitutional concerns. Article 268 clause 1 of the Constitution requires parliamentary ratification of mining agreements. The Supreme Court has affirmed that this constitutional requirement is mandatory. Parliament's approval cannot become a mere formality after companies have already begun extracting Ghana's mineral wealth. If companies are permitted to mine first before seeking parliamentary approval later, then the parliamentary constitutional rule is reduced to that of a rubber stamp. The minority rejects any attempt to normalize such dangerous precedent. The Constitution must be obeyed and not circumvented. The minority particularly are concerned about the ratification of Damai mining lease. Damai is not on an ordinary mine. It is one of Ghana's important mining assets, and its transfer has attracted significant national interest. The successor operator, Damai Gold Mine, which happens to be an SPV for Engineers and Planners Limited, is a company funded by the president's brother. That fact by itself does not establish any impropriety, nor does it disqualify the company from participating in Ghana's mining industry. However, it undeniably heightens the public interest in the transaction and places an even greater responsibility on Parliament to ensure that every aspect of the award is subjected to rigorous, transparent, and independent scrutiny.